Hi guys, this is Foxglove from TeamBurn, and today we've got an analysis trailer of the new Spec Ops trailer that went out. Just some general writing kind of thing about the survival mode and what it does. And I'm just going to take you through some of the key points that I've picked out from the video, and I hope you enjoy it. Okay, the first thing is this radical. Now, it's not, as far as I can see, zoomed in. It's also not a red dot. So I don't know if it's upgraded or something like that, but that big round thing near your sort of face, I guess, is taking up quite a lot of your screen. So I don't know if that's just part of the gun or whether you're going to have different radicals or different things like that. Good thing about the map design, I quite like the colours so far. It is a little bit greyish still, but you've got the big red bus there and a lot of attention to detail. And yeah, I'm quite liking it. I mean, yeah, okay, it's Spec Ops, it's not the multiplayer, so things may be different, but as I say, we'll keep having a little look into this trailer for you. Let's have a little look at the next bit. The next bit is, yeah, we've got the red dot sight. Now, the red dot sight I'm liking. It takes up very little of your screen, and the dot is tiny. Now, I really like the tiny dots. Because you can, obviously you can see more of what you're shooting at, so you can aim better on heads, and you can aim better if people are glitching around corners, etc. Do really like this. Again, map design is very grey, but inside we've got sort of the things on the walls and the floors, and it does actually look quite cool. So I'm looking forward to the different kinds of map design that they're going to be bringing out, hopefully anyway. So we'll continue with this now, just sort of different weapons and cycling through things. No more sort of blood when you're getting hurt, I guess. It's sort of dirt and debris and everything goes red. Now, I'm sorry, like, but I absolutely love that spawning in. Now, I know they did that on Homefront, and it was really cool. I don't know if they're going to be doing it in the multiplayer. I really hope they do. I know it's going to be taking like a second and a half out of the gameplay for you to spawn in like that, but I think that would be absolutely mint if they could do that. Yeah, and he's just sort of standing there with his pistol ready to kick ass. Obviously, this must be your starting pistol for Spec Ops. And there we go, we've got sort of little fours going around, no armour, no pretty much guns. And here we go to the next bit. Now the next bit is, I've paused this here because of the right hand side. So we've got a very good indicator of the perks. These are the same items that we used in Modern Warfare 2. So we've got Extreme Conditioning, which was Ultimate Running, Sit Rep, which is sort of it's a bit like Hacker Now, I guess, where you can see claymores and other devices, things like that, and Steady Aim, of course, where you can increase hipfire accuracy. Whether there's going to be pro variants, don't know, and I think it's indicating that they're going to be dropped in, but again, this is just Spec Ops, so I have no idea with that. Also indicate that you're going to get promoted as well through the video, which is quite cool. And this bit, now I've slowed this bit right down because there was issues about whether you were going to have to pull your knife out before your knife to get rid of panic knifing. Now, Robert Bowling, or 402, whatever he wants to be called, has said that they've fixed panic knifing. Now, I don't know how they fixed it, because in that clip, there was no pause, there was no animation, it was simply gun to knife, kill, dead. So, unless it's changed for multiplayer, don't know, but I think that's quite good, because I quite like knifing, and I don't really want the whole having to equip your knife thing. I don't die that often to panic knife, and it doesn't really affect me that much, so we'll see what comes on. Nice models there, Model 1987s, and then we've got quite a good list of all the guns, well, some of them anyway. Got the Model 87s, we've got the US-12, the M16, AK-47, and a variation of the ACR. We've also got the M60. So it looks good. Also on there, it has a Share 500, which indicates you're probably going to be in the Spec Ops game, be able to share money with people who maybe haven't ranked up as much, or if they're opening doors, etc., you might be able to help them out a little bit, which I think is quite good, because you couldn't do that in the old zombie mode. And I think that's the ACR, but I could be wrong, don't know. Shooting down air support, etc. And then we've got a list of other certain things. Now this one I've done there because Last Stand, it's back, so there's nothing really much we can do about it. Again, this could just be the revive for zombies equivalent for Spec Ops, I guess, but if they've put it in there, the mechanics are already built into the game, it's probably going to be in the multiplayer as well, I would have thought, so we'll see what happens with that. And go on to the next bit. Turrets are back, obviously, and there's also a variation of the turret. I don't know if that was a normal turret or whether it fired sort of grenades, something like that. I mean, look at the map design, it just looks beautiful. I didn't bother pausing this. The only good thing about that is you can see where the Predator missile was, so the Predator missile's back. But the map design looks beautiful. I'm sorry, it does. Now, this was quite good. Now, AC-130s, which I assume that is, I don't think a Harrier would shoot from that far away. It's obviously back, but you're not driving it, you put down purple smoke and it hammers the area you put the purple smoke into. Now this, I think, is good because it means you get the AC-130 kill streak, but it also means you're still not lying around waiting to be shot. You're still going around with your gun. Now, I don't know how big an area it's going to bombard, or whether, again, this is just for Spec Ops, don't know. But I think that's quite a good variation for the AC-130, to keep it gun-on-gun gameplay, but so you can still get the mega high kill streaks out. We'll see how that plays out in the game when it comes out. And let's have a little look at the next bit. And dogs are back, obviously. You see Dog there with a strapped-on explosive, so that should be quite fun. And downed your teammate, and he downs him again. Oh, never mind. Now, this bit here shows, obviously, quite a lot of fire. It does say in the audio, which I didn't record, that it was chemical warfare. So it looks as if there's things like napalm's back, possibly Nova gas, that kind of thing. Hopefully there's going to be some kind of perk which negates it, but we'll see what happens with that. And go on to the next little bit, and there we go. Predator missiles definitely back. Offers something very, very similar to it. Looks quite good. Don't mind the Predator missile. It's quite a good kill streak. Enjoy it. And now we've got there's the enemy helicopter, by the way, because it is red on the minimap, as you can see. Juggernauts are back. I'm sure they're only going to be from Spec Ops, but you never know. And Riot Shield's back. Again, I would have thought they'd have probably put that in the multiplayer as well. And this bit here, look, you've obviously got teamwork, but you can see his line of sight. You can see his red laser shooting at him, but also the Juggernauts are stupid. You stood there with a riot shield and he's trying to kill you, while your mate stood with a bloody rifle shooting at his side. You know what I mean? If your kidneys are getting packed in, you want to be shooting around the guy shooting, you're not the guy that's just standing there smiling back. But I think that's going to be part of how to kill Juggernauts, I guess, but we'll see how it goes. And then we've got more purple smoke, another AC-130 coming down. Of course, it's Modern Warfare 3, we know that. And this is the bit that I quite look forward to. It was a bit of a taster about what's happening. This is, I suspect, the multiplayer. It does say there you kill 402, so I would assume that was the multiplayer. Now, there's a few things I need to comment about this. First thing is, the HUD looks pretty much the same, all apart from the top left-hand corner, which has the minimap. Now, that minimap looks very, very detailed to me. It's coloured in. You can see the height of things on it. It looks good. Now, whether that's part of the kill streak, because one of the kill streaks was an advanced UAV, I believe, that could just be the kill streak affecting the map, because in the Spec Ops mode, they were sort of the normal grey crap. So that looks very promising if you can have that kind of thing. Whether it actually gives you further detail or I don't know. It just might be easy to pick out where people are. It might maybe show you the height of the person. Don't know. The other thing is the bottom right. Now the bottom right shows, it's a little difficult to see on this, but it shows you different kill streaks. There's definitely a Predator missile there, and I'm not sure what that other one is. And it's got arrows going up, down and along. Now I can only assume that means you can pick the order of your kill streaks. Now if you can do that, that's game changing. Because at the minute, if you have, I mean in Black Ops, if you have a Blackbird chopper gunner, so say you get your Blackbird, yes, and then someone else comes around the corner, so you obviously kill him, you get your chopper gunner, someone else has got your chopper gunner out, or another helicopter, you can't get your chopper gunner out, therefore you can never get your Blackbird out. In this, it suggests to me that you can skip your chopper gunner, and you can go down to your Blackbird, or equivalent. Now that to me is quite good, because that means if you, for instance, get a care package and you've got a counter UAV there, counter UAV is traditionally less kills, so you could put your counter UAV up first, so people don't know where you're dropping your care packages. Little things like that, or you could have your chopper gunner. You could save up a counter UAV for your chopper gunner, get your chopper gunner, throw the UAV straight down, so therefore it's harder to see where it is in the sky. Now that, to me, I think is going to be a fantastic change. If they haven't got it in, I think they should. So 402, if you're watching this, I think you should put that in just for the sake of it. And that's obviously a Vector gun as well, so the Vector's probably back. And yes, we're going back to XP, we know that. So thank you very much, guys, for this detailed look at Modern Warfare 3, and thank you very much.